market or not. No, I like it really shows me how much I've grown, and I was like, wow, for a minute, like you really grown, and I was like quite happy for myself.
That's a plus.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, this had to happen because I want to know how far I was in my progress, and I was like, you know what? Thank you for doing that.
Thank you for allowing to see that I've grown so much.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
You tell your mommy? No, he should be upset with me. I was wondering. I was actually wondering what his. I knew his dad was upset about it because his dad liked me. His dad was like, "So are you and Carly like not a thing anymore?" And then he was like, "I guess not." I thought we were just friends. She was like, "No." His dad was pissed. First thing his dad's like, "No, you broke up with me. Y'all did all this." He's like, "No." And then now, then I found out that him and his new whatever he got going on, it's not going well. But
It's not going like it's supposed to.
nah. He was actually upset in class about it because she said that he had told someone that she had been playing with him. So, yeah, it's good. A slight sliver, like most of me is like, I hope they get better, but a slight sliver of me is still like, yeah, that's what you get.
Little
No,
little person.
that's good. Oh, I signed up for, me and a lot of my night girlfriends, we had signed up for, theater, so they have like the missing destiny and truth or whatever. And so we signed up for like to be an apprentice. It's like second, like it's like a mini counselor for the middle school this time, for high school this time. And I actually got the apprenticeship. So
What? You did? Congratulations. That's amazing. Did you celebrate?
no, I did it.
Why don't you celebrate, sis?
Cause like I was just happy for myself. It was enough that I got some a little eat.
You have to celebrate. You have to celebrate. You have to celebrate.
Yeah, I was so happy and glad. Me and my folks friend actually got it. So that was pretty cool.
That's the point of like having these accomplishments to celebrate them, right?
Mhm.
If you don't celebrate them, how will you remember?
You're right.
Yeah, you celebrate the wins because we pay attention more to the things we don't win at.
Yeah, you're right.
We put so much pressure on ourselves when we feel like we fail, and it shouldn't even be like that. Anytime you accomplish something, you give yourself a round of applause. You take yourself out to eat something that you really want to eat. I'm like, Mom, Dad, dude, let's go. Let's go.
And besides that, I've been trying to practice driving so I could. I actually drove today. I had drove back home from when we went Home Depot. It wasn't that bad, but my dad said I got a lot to learn. He said I actually did pretty dreaded, but he said the only thing I have to like the main problem is like I don't be knowing where the car is, so I really don't be knowing like where I'm at in the lane. So sometimes I'm too close to the edge, sometimes I'm not close enough to the like I just be like, you know what?
I know this little girl. At my big age, I still can't parallel park at all. And it's don't talk to me, okay? I don't know. I will avoid parallel parking over anything else. Like I will park far away before I parallel park because I can't see.
No, literally, exactly. I can't see. And I was like, I'm like, when I once I got home, I started thinking, I'm like, you know what, Daddy, you gonna have to give me a small car so I can actually see and teach me how to drive in a small car. Because the car that I'm driving in, I don't know how I can see. Because me and my mom were like, well, she's 2 inches taller than me, but still, I still can't see. I can't see anything.
I be struggling. Sin.
And I don't, and then this is my like first time in like the actual moving vehicle, so I don't have like no environmental awareness.
What at all?
Like, like it's there a little bit, but. When I get to them lanes, like the best time for me to drive is when there's nobody on the road.
Girl.
I can drive, I just can't stand in the lane for some reason. Like I'll be in the lane, but he'll be like, "You still too close to the line." So like, if somebody's zooming past and they too close, y'all gonna like slide each other.
I'm the same. When I first started driving, all right, so I'm telling myself. When I first started driving, I didn't realize I was driving on the wrong side of the road.
Mm-hmm.
And my old boss where I used to work because I was in high school at the time, she was like, Janessa, you're on the wrong side of the road. And I was like, what? No, I can't. I can't fully hear.
Mm-hmm.
And girl, I was literally on the wrong side of the road in the daytime.
Mm.
And I was like, yep, I need to stay from behind the wheel. I need to stay from behind the wheel. And then when I started getting better, figuring out what's the right side, what's the wrong side, girl, I was turning corners really hard.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what is wrong? Why can't I turn a corner? What is going on with me? Can never turn a corner. Soft, gentle.
That was
I
actually like the first problem I was having. My dad kept trying to see. He was like, "You gotta hurry up and get in there, or you're gonna be all over here if you don't." What's the finger? Like learning how to drive is really. I feel like this is like a really universal experience because like the only way you can learn how to drive is you actually like get on a road. Like there's no way.
yeah,
I feel like that's the worst part about learning how to do it is you have to like
you have to get in a place that you feel the most uncomfortable.
exactly.
And and this when I was living in California, girl, I did not want to drive in California at all. But
Live in California. Wow.
yes, I lived there I think for 6 years, and I did not want to drive. But my husband couldn't take me everywhere because he was working.
Mm-hmm.
So I had no choice but to drive. Hey y'all. How are y'all doing tonight? I had no choice but to drive. Tonight we're doing flat twist curl friends. My beautiful girl. My beautiful client name. But girl, I was like spazzing out. You know, some people pass me, get too close to me, all of that stuff. I'm saying people driving this like it's nothing. People blowing at me and everything.
Actually, we was at a stop sign one time, and I was still trying to figure out how to work everything. And I was like, "Dad, they're wrecking, they're wrecking." He was like, "It don't matter. They can't move until you move. So
And
just
see,
look."
and they'll be okay.
I'll get there one day.
It'll be okay.
But it'll be easier this summer because like anytime I get out of school, it'd be like a very busy hour. So it's not like the time to be trying to. It's not the time to have a new learner on the road with all that traffic and crazy drivers trying to get home.
That's good. You think you won't do? He was like, no, I ain't doing none of that. I'm gonna ask you, you think you want to get a job later on?
Actually, I wanted a job this summer. My granddad said no, so it's chill.
Yeah, enjoy your summer, man. Enjoy it as much as possible. 'Cause as soon as you start working, you start getting older.
Because I wanted a job so I could save up some money so I could give me a car. And he was gonna buy a car anyway, but like I
Buy your car.
like you know.
Let me move it too fast, girl. Parents gonna take care of you. Make sure you straight.
But the reason I really want to learn how to drive so I can like go places with my friends, cause like if you get the car, like now that you have a ride there, now you can really do stuff. Because if you have work affairs, sometimes they be tired. You want to put
No.
that burden on them.
Where would you want to work part time though? If you
If
pick
I was to work, I worked at like Smoothie King, some
where?
place like Smoothie King,
Okay. I suppose I just went that other day.
like some chill.
What you get when you go?
If I go to Smoothie King, I get like it's called a hook, and it's like vanilla.
I've seen it on TikTok.
It's really good.
All right, so explain it to me.
It's just I think it's just vanilla, and then I think it be having something hard in there. I don't know what to get in there. I just be getting it. I had it. My grandma had ordered it one time. It was good. And then I know it have protein powder in it. And then if I don't get that, I get like a acai bowl with the Nutella on top or the honey on top.
I'm trying to stay away from protein part. I am lactose.
Oh yeah.
Yes. But I said sometimes the protein don't make it creamy.
Mhm.
Sometimes. What my husband got the some strawberry banana new protein one.
Mhm.
But the other day when I went, I got the something hydration. And it was really good. I never not had a Smoothie King. It was like yuck.
I have. It was a green one and it had like ginger and celery. I was
And
like,
that's my favorite one.
the really?
The green machine.
I
Yeah.
don't like it.
You don't like ginger?
Not really.
I love ginger.
The only time I like have ginger is if I'm eating like some Jamaican food or whatever. Or either Jamaican, Nigerian, some cultural food would be good.
I love ginger. Ginger is so good to me. Ginger, lime, all of those things.
My dad gets that. He like to drink it. It's healthy, but I can't.
He's like, I can't do it.
My taste buds aren't grown enough yet.
I like ginger. I like kale too, but only I really like it doing in a juice
Hmm.
more than anything else. I like it in the juice.
And the crazy thing is I like really like vegetables, but I just did not like it. I think the ginger is what did it for me. But it's also like I'm not used to drinking like I can't like it's strange for me to drink something savory. Usually you drink something sweet or fruity.
Okay, that makes sense then. He was like, okay, this is really odd.
And yeah.
My taste bud is not feeling this. I think I started liking ginger when we did live in California. We was juicing
Mhm.
and we was trying to lose some weight. And one of the drinks had ginger, cayenne, lemon, um, and something else in it. And we had to drink that for like some days.
Mm.
And I was like, this is the worst drink of my life. Like, and then as I got older, I was like, oh my gosh, I actually like ginger. I actually like cayenne
Mm.
and drinks. And I was like, dang, I have gotten older. I feel like this is like old people stuff, like older people stuff. I reached that age. But after you find out like the benefits of it, it's pretty good for sure.
And it probably was like not the best because you also had to like drink it every day. You probably was like, I really don't want to drink this stuff, but I had to.
Hmm. Surprised by all the stuff that you can have that's actually really good versus what they feeding us now. It's like
Mhm.
trash what's out here now. Think about all the these what is it 40D
Mhm.
colors and these pesticides. Like, why is America food like this?
It's a big consumerism circle. It's to keep the buyers buying, to keep the
Mm,
richer getting richer, kind of thing.
yes. Have you eaten Korean barbecue before?
Yes, I love it.
I do too. I think it's the best.
And I like being able to like cook my own like it's kind of cool cooking your own food. It's also like why am I paying to cook my own food, but it's also like it's a fun experience.
Where have you been?
I go to the place in Flowwood.
The
I don't.
yakiniku one?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I want to go to K-pop though. I've never been to K-pop before.
It was okay. Wasn't a huge fan of it.
Because I've never tried the hot pot. I've only tried the grill.
I love the hot pot.
I'm gonna have to try that.
I love the hot pot at yakiniku. They have a lot more meat choices at the K-pop one
Hmm.
and Pearl, but the broth at yakiniku is better to me.
Hmm. And see, I don't really like to do too much. I like to just keep my simple.
See, I don't do noodles. I want protein and vegetables.
I love noodles.
Now I want now I want Korean barbecue, friend.
The last time I went, that's what I got. I got ramen noodles. But I don't know what I'm gonna get now since I don't eat pork anymore. I'll find some out. I'll figure something out.
Yeah.
I really like ramen noodles. And not like the kind you make at the house, like the kind you buy at the restaurant.
Mhm. I feel like you're gonna be a straight little cook. You're
I
gonna be like you're gonna be doing all the things, literally.
I used to cook a lot when I was younger because my dad he used to cook a lot, and I was like a daddy's girl. Like that was our thing, cooking. Like we had I think I had an apron and it was like daddy's little chef or whatever, and he had a big apron. So like that's what we used to do. That was our thing. But then I had to stop.
That's beautiful. It's a great memory to have, especially as a young kid.
Mhm.
And your dad doing anything. My husband's doing it with our girls.
Mhm.
Great memories with them. And just for him I can't wait till they get to the age where it's like, I remember daddy did used to do this or
Mhm.
mommy did this. I gotta do better because I kind of be slack. But my husband makes sure that, they have those memories. They don't have them. I ain't doing little small stuff. that we wish we would have gotten at a younger age.
Yeah. I say with like me personally with me and my mom, when I was younger, since I was so much of a daddy's girl, like me and my mom, we still had like our things, but it wasn't as much as me and my dad. But now that I'm older, it's just some things that you like. Okay, I'm gonna talk to my mom about because it's my
Right.
like she's a girl, so
I know that.
yeah. So it's like I talk to my mom more, or like me and my mom will like go on like mommy daughter dates or whatever. And I still do that. I still go on like that door dates with my dad, but it's like once you get older, it's like okay, like it's your mom. Like I don't know. I don't know how to explain. Like it's my mom. Or like if you have gossip in school, my dad don't want anybody no gossip in no school, so I tell my mom.
Since our oldest one is kind of is maturing, and we're like, yeah, it's gonna be you, babe. Like, I know from that.
And then with the boys, like with my brothers, they just they always have something in common with my dad because they're nice. Yeah, they all like video games. My dad don't play video games, but he be interested in them. And then like sports and stuff, just boy stuff. I think I don't even. The one thing me and my dad used to have in common a lot was like clothes and stuff. Like he used to be like, "Oh yeah, this what you gotta put on. Like this drip, this is
Your daddy's
style."
girl for real. Ah, that's beautiful.
We recently got some matching Ray-Ban shades.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, we still have like I'm still like a daddy's girl, but I'm also mama's girl too.
That is so beautiful. I love that.
Should Ethan hear your ring? No.
That's mom.
Mm-hmm.
What you say?
She said, "Should Ethan?" That's my brother. She said he should head this way. I said no.
Oh, I'll, I'll let her know right when we get up on the dry. All right. When it's that time. So, girlfriends, tonight we are doing a plait twist, and what it is 3-strand braids at the roots, and we're gonna 2-strand twist them all the way down from where we start our braids at, and we're gonna 2-strand twist it. This is really, honestly, this is a really good protective style for my girlies who are low maintenance. Okay, and the products that we're using tonight is the Matrix, a Curl Can Dream. We adding this as our base moisturizer. We already went in with our heat protectors and our leave-in conditioner. All of those good things. And this cream, y'all, is just so lightweight and it's one of my favorites to use when I'm needing more definition. Because my friend, she used to get suppressed a lot. So now we're going back into like fully just wearing her natural hair. And my girl had to tell me when she got here and she had that style up from our last appointment. I was like, what? You had them plot twists up, girl. She was like, yes, ma'am, I did because I did not know what I wanted. I didn't know what I could do to my hair, Miss Lisa. And I was like, you're fine. The scalp looks good. The strands look good. I did do a little hydration treatment at the shampoo bowl for the strands. Anytime we have those gaps in between surfaces, y'all, I like to make sure my client's hair is still healthy, that they're getting all the good properties that their hair actually need. And I think that's one of the important things of being a natural, having someone who really do care for your hair versus just styling. How are y'all doing tonight? Where you guys watching from tonight as y'all are watching? I am located in Mississippi, born and raised Mississippi, hometown, Vicksburg, Mississippi, y'all. What brought y'all on tonight? Was a notification or y'all just strolling on YouTube? Let your girl know. I be want to know y'all. I know it's been a minute. Hey, San Diego in the house. Somebody from California here, friend. San Diego, California. How long you been living in San Diego? Rendezvous. Where would you want to live, love?
Um, Actually, I think I would want to live. I I've never really thought about that. I've just always thought about Mississippi because like
Mississippi.
this this where my family at. So I don't like being too far away from my family.
All right, so we know that you want to visit Japan. Where else you want to visit?
I also want to go. Oh, I really want to go to the Maldives. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I seen it was like a water, like a pond water, and I was seeing it on TikTok, and it was there, and it looked like really pretty,
Mm.
and I just want to go there. And I want to go to Greece too. My parents went to Greece, but
Oh my gosh, I want
I
to
want
travel
to
like
go.
that.
Yeah, so I want to go to Greece. And I would know for a fact when I get older, I want to visit all 7 continents. Well, except for Antarctica, of course, because
I want to
obvious
visit
reasons.
all of them too. Every last one of them.
At least one place out of all of them, because like at least before I have children anyway, because sometimes you can be work and travel with children. Well, not parents do it, so
Listen,
they just left us at great.
I thought I was gonna be like, I thought when we got our house, I was gonna be the farming type.
Mm-hmm.
Not that. I thought we were like, oh, I'm gonna do this, this, this. Miss Ron, you've been living there all your life, girl. You ain't playing about San Diego. San Diego was nice when we visit. When I visited that one time, I took my husband there for his birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Are any of you guys natural on tonight's live? Do you have natural hair? Okay, if you could cook one thing, love, what would it be? What would you want to learn how to cook?
Okay, I really want to learn how to cook like really like good soul food. Like I don't know how to make no oxtails. I don't know how to make no Kenyans. I don't know how to make no collard greens. Like that's what I want to learn how to cook. Like, cause them like that's they come from my people, so I gotta learn how to cook that.
Okay, I thought I was the only person that said my people.
Yeah, like I.
I love the fact that you say my people. Okay, so when I lived in California, okay, y'all. When I lived in California, I used to say my people all the time. And it's just something that we say in the South, some of us say. It's like our Southern slang. Yeah. But people be like, yo, people. I'm like, yeah, my people, me and my people, we went over here. Like, oh, that's my people. And they're like, what is that? And so now, as I'm been servicing different people. This is like the third time I heard somebody say my people, and I thought it was just a me thing. I'm like, dang, I am straight Southern.
Mm.
Like I say my people, even when I'm teaching. I'm like my people, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Jaleesa. But it's just a slang that we use. I did not realize that was a thing until I started hearing people say it. I was like, okay, I thought it was just me with my little country southern self.
I guess I didn't know it was a thing either because I just hear everybody saying this. So I'm thinking it's just like a,
But what made me look at it differently, like, 'cause I went to California. All right, so they in California, they say you guys, like you guys, and so I start saying you guys. No, and I came back to the South, like my people, like
Mm.
yeah, and my people didn't matter, like your whether you male or female or black or white, like your people was your people, right? People you hung out with, people you connected with, they like your people, like part of your family type of situation, and that's what it means to us in the South. But yeah, give y'all a little Southern history. Well, yes, Ron, I was saying you guys so much. I was like, this is wow. So, and another thing we is Southern slang, this word that we say a lot that you don't hear much of is yonder. Like it's like those old Southern people. Like you go over yonder, especially when they give you directions, y'all. And people in the South are gonna give you directions. They don't believe in all that GPS like the older generation. I'm saying I learned that too when I lived in California. Like people, I would always ask people, how do I get certain places? And no one would be like, girl, put in GPS. They be like, you gonna get it, baby. You gonna get it. I'm gonna tell you, you gonna take this street on Wilshire. You go down this street. I'm like, I haven't even been living here. I don't know what nothing that. Help me, take me there, drive me there, meet me there, something. Eh, Crazy. I don't know why I did all that, y'all, but I just want to tell you a little bit of our slang.
I'm
All right.
thinking about me and some directions. I feel like this could probably be one of my trouble spots with learning how to drive.
Learning.
I'm not good with directions. Like I'm gonna have to put it in the GPS. Like I gotta put it in the GPS. I got to because like there's no.
Yeah, girl, within 2 months, you're gonna be like, Jaleesa, Miss Jaleesa, this is crazy. Like you literally said that this was not gonna take me no time
Mm.
and I was gonna be in the flow of things. When I travel, even when I went to New York this year and I was riding the Uber, I was literally stopping on my imaginary brakes with the Uber. And I was like, I know I can't drive in New York. Like New York's one of the places like but if you can drive here in Mississippi, you better. I feel like you better drive anywhere because I thought the city people drive wild. Whew. Well, we drive wild here.
Mhm.
Like they show you no grace here. At least in the cities, they'll show you grace. In Mississippi, soon as that light feel like it's about to turn, they beeping at you and then riding on your butt of the car. All right, y'all, we finished our one section already. So now we're working on the opposite section. Opposite section. Someone said they got a question. Why do people in the South never complete their words? English is so broken. The English is so broken. That's my listening shuts down on them. Okay. Why do some of us talk with broken English? Honestly, it's just part of our culture, to be honest with you. Like when you in the South, you gotta think about what happened in the southern states. The reason why the English is not as clear and crisp sometimes. But you'll be surprised, like the English can definitely be broken in certain areas, but it can be some of the smartest people that you'll ever meet. And I think that was one of the things that I used to struggle with when I lived in California. I felt like I was just too southern
Mhm.
because I was like my pronunciation don't sound as crisp, and as detailed as, when I was living in California or when I visit other states. I'm like, oh my gosh, why do I sound like this? But since I've gotten older, I learned this. It's like a part of me. This is where I was raised. This is like part of my history as being a young adult. And this is what you hear, right? This is the accent. And it's literally an accent. I didn't know how southern I was until I would listen to somebody else talk. Right. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I sound like that. But it's like a southern twang. Like we do kind of drag certain words, but certain words are cut short. Like what y'all doing? You see what I'm saying? Instead of saying what you doing or what you guys are doing, it's what y'all doing. What y'all doing? Like what? What are words? Or even just say we don't say some of us, and I have to correct myself when I do this, but I think it's so funny when I hear other people do it as well because I'm learning like, girl, finish your word. What you I say is what is it? Chew instead of you. What you doing?
Well, with me, like, since I'm in theater, like, we have to articulate all the time. Like, and I think our director be like, articulate, articulate. Like, we have to, like, sound out every single vowel and every single word when we're speaking in theater. So, like, with that, some it just depends on my environment, honestly. Like, if I'm with my friends, I'm not worried about articulating my words. But if I'm, like, in my theater environment or I'm finna perform on stage, I'd be like I think about every single word I'm about to say and every single vowel and consonant in that word before I speak it.
I love
'Cause
that.
I have to.
I love that. And it's crazy. My husband called this thing, it's like code switching. Like
Mhm.
when we're around certain environments, our language changes, our demeanor kind of changes. Not saying that we're kind of switching ourselves up. It's like your environment, who you're around, where you around. Like when you know around your family, you're gonna be your family.
Mhm.
But at your job, you're gonna be a whole different person, and it's kind of you're adapting to your surroundings. And the South is like that. Like the South is like that. 'Cause somebody's lived down here for 3 years. Trust and believe they're gonna be saying my people. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be saying y'all. Their language is gonna be kind of cut up because I've met people that live in other cities, even from like Los Angeles, that live in West Hollywood. They live down here for 3 to 4 years, baby. Their English is not as, northern as it was in the beginning. Even my father-in-law, he's from Haiti. And he got the most he speak Haitian, right? It's really Creole and French. But he's very southern now, okay? So even when he speaks to his family, they be like, ooh, Sonny, like you country. But it's definitely your environment and what you're around for sure. For sure, for sure. Where are you from? I'm gonna pronounce your name wrong. And I be shutting down on my people, man. Listen, listen a little bit. You heard that little bit? Y'all have any questions as we're doing this style? time is now 9:05. Right now, where we at? I want to complete the style before 10. I think we're gonna make it, y'all. We're gonna make it. We're doing good. We're doing good time. So let me ask y'all a question for the people that's watching. What is some place that y'all would like to visit as I am doing my client's natural hair? What are some places that you guys would like to visit and why? What's some place that you've never been that you would love to travel to? I'll go first, okay? While y'all type. A place I would love to visit would be Africa. The reason why, because I love African cuisine. I love food, for the ones that don't know. Like, I'm a big foodie. Like, I love being able to service my clients, but food is like, if I wasn't a hairstylist, I think I'd be something dealing with food, y'all. Cape Town, South Africa. I love that, Rhonda. Yes, we can go together, friend. But I love the music. I love the aesthetics, the colors, the boldness of clothing in Africa, just as much as I love it. Like my client said she wanna visit Japan one day. Like the food in Japan is something that I want to experience as well, in their culture of clothing and colors, because I am a hairstylist. But that's one place. Anybody else where you want to go? Where would you like to travel to? And kind of tell me why, y'all. Kind of tell me why. So as y'all type in, I'm gonna get close up and personal on what we're doing. So guys, we are doing a plat twist at the roots. You already saw the product, the cream that I'm using. I am using a little braid wax, but not on her scalp. It's actually on her hair. I don't like adding nothing on the scalp because I don't want anything to clog up my client's pores, okay? At all. Was there on it? I was influenced. I was watching an influencer and she showed them. Oh my gosh, me too, friend. That's how it be. Well, my husband been wanting to go to Tokyo for years.
Me too.
He really want to go to Japan. And so I never had a desire to go to Japan at all. So now his desire kind of became my desire. Like, I want to go too, but I definitely want to go to Africa. I want to experience the culture. And I think that's like with anywhere that's different from where I'm living. I want to be able to experience their livelihood, but the positive part, not the negative.
Mhm.
Not the negative.
A lot of the show, well, I ain't gonna say a lot, but a few of the shows I watch, that's where I want to go in Japan, specifically
Oh,
Tokyo, because
let me see.
yeah,
All right, so you follow any people that's in Japan?
mm-mm. I don't,
Any creators?
I don't actually. I'm surprised, like, it doesn't really come up on my For You page. I just know it's one of the places I want to go. Like, my brothers want to go to because he like Pokemon a lot. And
Oh,
he be seeing all that stuff in that they be
I
having.
want their skincare.
Yes, like her skin is so unbelievably clear. Like,
For their skincare. My client, they just came back from Tokyo. They stayed for 7 days, and the first thing she said is that you need at least 2 weeks. The reason why is because by the time your body adjusts, it's time to go back home. We do 7 days, and so you need that the extra time because you already taken away 2 days, so you're really down there for 5 days. If you do 7 days because of travel so long. It's a full day of travel to, full day of travel back. So this style, y'all, you can keep up for about a month, depending on your scalp and how you sleep, like how you maintain it at home, right? I try to tell my clients I don't want y'all to go over like 4 weeks because our scalp does need to be cleansed and all of those good things. And we need to make sure that our strands are kind of getting the treatments and keeping our strands moisturized because the hair grows better when it's clean and breathing. All of the good things, all of the good things, y'all. Let me ask y'all another question. When was the last time, whether you're natural or you're not natural, okay? When was the last time you actually had any type of treatment on your hair? And if it's been over 2 months, tell me why, y'all. Tell me why. Why? because even as a stylist, y'all, I have to make sure that I'm doing some treatments just because our hair changes over time. And when our hair changes, it desires something more sometimes, right? It desires either more hydration, it desires, it probably needs protein if you're manipulated in it, or you're color treated, or if you just, use a lot of heat on it over time. Or if your curls are not reverting back or they feeling kind of mushy. I like to do hair masks when I feel like the water that's being applied to your hair is not really taken like it's supposed to. And there's so many treatments out here now, y'all, that we can kind of get as long as we're educated on. I think I'm gonna do a series on that, on what treatments can work for your hair, depending on if you're dealing with certain issues. I think that'd be kind of dope, right? It'd be kind of cool. So let me know, when was the last time you had a treatment, whether you're straight, curly, whatever your texture is. Even if you're a guy, do you do any type of treatments on your hair? What was like, so what made you decide to go fully natural? I remember you told me, but tell me again.
Okay, so basically, okay, I will, like I said, I always get like silk presses. Well, I used to always get silk presses, and when I like, it'll be starting to get hot outside, and like my mama, she don't like me to have no like braids in my hair or whatever.
Yeah.
And like we couldn't find nobody to really do no hair. Like she wouldn't mind me having braids, but it just depends on who do it. Like they'll
Okay.
let my aunt do it, but that's about it. And so it's like you got to start finding something to do with your natural hair because you got to start, start make sure it stay healthy because what you've been doing lately hasn't really been keeping your hair upkeep. So I was
Mm.
like, okay, well we can. And then she ended up seeing your TikTok and she was like, okay, well you can go to her because she said the puff ball not working, and she said I really like her work and I could tell she care about the client's hair. So we gonna go to her, and I was like, okay, we can go to her, and then if I like it, I'll go again.
I love
Now I'm
that.
back.
Social media does some justice, man. I have been kind of lazy. Like, not lazy, lazy, but kind of busy.
Hmm.
So I haven't been like posting as much as I used to. And I think I'm kind of just refocusing on the reason why I am creating. So I don't get lost in just posting just to be posting, but posting with a purpose. Like tonight, like this is random, right? Girlfriends is random. But I knew I was gonna have you. And I was like, I like you. And I didn't get to post our video that we did together because I deleted a lot of stuff on my phone. And I was like, I gotta get my girl on here tonight. I gotta get her on here with her beautiful hair. And this is intentional for me because I'm getting to connect with you on social media, and you was okay with it, always getting consent from clients, but making sure that I am still showing up, right? And I think that's important for people to see that even if you may be, you feel like you're not doing your very best, but you still show up, it's important. Right? Because I haven't been showing up on social media like I used to. But I'm showing up tonight, y'all. I'm showing up tonight. I haven't had a professional treatment over 20. Rhonda, I'm going to whoop you, friend. I am going to whoop you. Why is that? Tell me why. Why is Miss Salon, love? Why is taking you so long? Are you doing any treatments at home? Any like homemade treatments and such? Girlfriends, we finished this section back here. So we finished both back sections. Now we can work on her sides. And again, for the ones to join tonight, we're using a Curl Can Dream by the Matrix as our primer and a little bit of the braid wax. Not on her scalp, but on her hair. And we're gonna top it off with some foam. How you feeling right now, Mama?
I feel good. Oh, I actually had a question.
What?
So next time, would you recommend like after 4 weeks, just go ahead and wash it instead of because I
Yeah.
yeah I probably kept it in too long this time.
Mm. But your scalp didn't look rough, you know.
But I don't want to mess
Mhm.
nothing up.
You're just a little dehydrated.
hmm
Okay.
And so after my mom or after I wash it or whatever, whoever washes it, should she blow dry? Because I don't be knowing what to do with
You
it.
can blow dry. You can
Mm-hmm.
blow dry and put some well, heat protectants.
Mm-hmm.
Early to leave in. She can message me or I can just write it down for you tonight and protect it that way. And wear your ponytails, your cute ponytails.
Mm-hmm.
Cute.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all at that age where y'all can wear like that cute stuff. I can't wear it. I be wanting to wear it. I'm like, bro, I look like somebody, mama, with cute pup balls, but I still be wearing them though. Yeah, those cute little accessories. I seen a girl the other day with those cute. You seen the butterflies?
Mm-mm.
Like little
Oh,
pink.
the clips, yes.
Yeah, that's so nostalgic for me. I can't wear it now, but I want to wear it.
I'm gonna have to start having my mama do my hair again like I was a little girl because it just be too thick. I just be
It's so pretty
I
though,
be getting stressed out.
girl. I feel you. How old are you again?
15.
Okay. I was. I had no choice though growing up. I had my own hair, and I remember sitting on top of that sink, girl, in that mirror with the black gel and some clip rollers. And what y'all call rises, I was doing them with regular rollers. And silk press was done with a hot comb, or when a hot comb kind of people moved away from it, it was done with a Walmart Andes flat iron. Still to this day, that's one of the best flat irons.
I don't know nothing about that.
I know it's so nostalgic. It's so nostalgic, friend. So nostalgic.
I only started doing my own hair when once I got to I want to say 7th grade. Yep, 7th grade. And then like even then, sometimes my mom would still have to do my hair. The reason I had to do it because she was giving me like she didn't know what to do. So I was just like, and I was at the age where it's just like your hair had to look a certain way. Like you can't be going to school looking one way. And I was concerned about what I just had to say. So I was like, you know what, I'm just doing myself.
You're like, something got to change,
hmm
right? So, are the girls wearing a natural hair in school like your age? What are they wearing?
Wigs and leave outs and closures and frontals and whatever else.
All right, so what's the percentage of girls with things that don't belong to them? Is it because they don't have no hair or they feel like
It
that's
just
beauty standard?
This just the beauty standard.
Where do you think they come from?
What everybody else do on TikTok or social media. At one point in time, everybody was rocking with the natural hair, and
Mhm.
then at one point in time, everybody was getting them braids, and like they was getting them box braids, and that was not box braids no more. You got to be the knotless braids, and then they got to be the knotless braids with the bohemian now. So it's just whatever.
Whatever the trend is.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like social media for your generation is a huge factor on what some of you guys are inspired by or influenced by?
Yes.
Do you think that's kind of is that good or is it kind of put
Mm,
a negative frame on it?
I honestly feel like I put a negative frame on it because now that I'm older, because when I was younger, of course, like I said, when I was like 7th grade, it used to bother me because it's like I'm not fitting into the stereotype. But now that I'm older, I feel like it's kind of pushing people down on who they really are. So now it's just like who are you? Like who are you as a person? Who really like who are you? Like all I'm seeing is a TikTok person. I'm not seeing who you for
You
who I'm not seeing you for who you really are. Like it used to like now I just be like and I feel like people be caring too much.
about how people see them,
Yeah, I feel like
likes they receive, how many shares they get. I think that's real.
too
And
much.
I hear older people always say, I feel bad for like the younger generation. And I never understood why they would say that. But I think the more advanced social media get, the more the generation gets sucked in on the ideal of what beauty is, the ideal of what success is, and the ideal of what and who you should be like.
Mm-hmm. And once somebody feel like they're not fitting into their stereotype, they start to feel bad about themselves. But I'm like, no, like know who you are. Like I don't need a TikTok trend to tell me that I'm successful. I already know that I'm successful because I know what I've come from and what I've done. So
Mhm.
like everybody can't be the same. Y'all got to be different in some areas because everybody need different things in their life.
I agree with you on that, and I do. At this, like, even though my kids are young, I'm looking at them like my oldest one. She's a kid, so she's easily influenced,
Mm-hmm.
right, by certain things and people, the people she's around.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to teach them now, like, don't become so easily to wanting to and desiring to be like somebody else. Honestly, you don't know what these people are going through. Just like on social media, people gonna show you what they want you to see. They're not gonna show you the ugly, right? They're not gonna show you how they wish they never would have got this procedure done or never got this hairstyle done or never did so much to get applause from people. They only gonna show you or fake it until
They make it.
they make it. One of my clients said today, they was like, social media, a lot of it's not real. And I agree with her, a lot of it's not real because now people are not really being who they are. They being something that's gonna get views, something that's gonna get likes, and something that's really not real. It's a persona.
Yeah.
Because now you have these social media influencers who have, committed S or whatever, and you hear their family say that they dealt with depression really bad.
Mm.
They dealt with anxiety, and it came from their platform because they were out of all the positive comments, they only focus where
On a negative.
on the
Mhm.
negative,
Yeah.
and that's the only thing people remember, the negative.
That's honestly why I be kind of like I be feeling a little bad because it'd be like y'all have to stop caring. Like you have to stop caring. Like because the more you care less, the more you'll feel joy in your life. I promise you, it's the truth. Like,
I agree with you on that. I do.
but then it also be coming from like when they judge other people. The more you judge other people, the more you gonna worry about if people judging you because that's what you're thinking
That's
about.
what you putting out there.
Yeah.
That's what you're focusing on. That is your focus, and it's all about other things that's not important.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff that's not important. So I feel that. That's why when I did live in California, I had got off social media for about 9 years, girl.
Wow.
Instagram, particularly because I, in my 20s, young,
Mm-hmm.
chasing this thing called success for the world versus success of what God wanted of me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember being like overwhelmed all the time or feeling like I wasn't good enough, my work wasn't good enough, just really just kind of having unnecessary anxiety over nothing. Because comparing your life to somebody else's life or other people's life that you view and see,
Mm-hmm.
it takes so much of you mentally.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the heck are you doing? So when I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just get out Instagram and start all this posting. Because it was like, this is causing anxiety. I had a whole anxiety attack in a grocery store. I thought I was dying. Like, just as serious. And I knew I started to figure out where was this coming from. If I created a post back then, if people didn't like it, or I feel like it didn't get the traction that it needed, I would delete it and start spazzing. What
Mm-hmm.
the heck is this? Like this can't be real. This can't be life, right?
Yeah.
This can't be what this is all about. And I was like, that was back in 2012, 2013.
Mm-hmm.
What year we in now?
2026.
2026. And if I was feeling that then, I was like, I can't go through that again with new time. And I was like, it's time for you to get back on social media, but I need you to get back on there in a new way.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about no longer about people pleasing or showing up for the world. It's about showing up for yourself,
Mm-hmm.
your portfolio for you, but also allowing people to see me in it,
Mm-hmm.
whatever I'm creating, right? And sometimes as a Christian, I have to remind myself of the daily, still like, oh my gosh, why I keep strolling on this video? All right, girl, get off that thing. Chill out, chill out. And I think that's why I like YouTube, like doing YouTube lives because y'all able to see like these conversations, like real conversations on my other platforms. I don't do this because I feel like those platforms design perfection, the super cute edits,
Yeah.
the super cute outfits, your hair done, your makeup done, and who got time to do all of that all the time? Like tonight, I'm in my sweatshirt and I feel cute with my cute little hat, right?
Mhm.
But this is a part of me. Some days I'm not gonna be dressed up, and I love to dress up because it makes me feel good. But this is me dressing up too,
Yeah.
me being myself. This is a part of who I am. And I love this platform because it shows me that people will sit like y'all sitting here chilling with us. Like that's dope to me. Like really dope. So like give yourself a round of applause because y'all spending time with us tonight while we're talking. But this platform just shows like people are really out here for education.
Mhm.
They're not looking for perfection. They're designing something more. And I think a lot of platforms have kind of lost that. And everybody's trying to catch the most viral situation. Everybody's trying to go get that viralness.
Mhm.
I need to go viral. I need to go viral. And they're like, what are you going to do with that viral video?
Absolutely.
How's that viral video going to benefit you if you don't have nothing that can bring in a stream of income,
Mhm.
behind it?
Yeah.
Like, what's the purpose to say that you got a viral video to people so people be like, dang, you're famous? Like, when people say stuff like that, right? I be thinking, like, what's it for? What's the why behind it? So let me ask you this question since you are a young adult. Hmm. If social media wasn't around for your generation, do you feel like it'll change the whole outlook on how people see themselves? Do you feel like
Yes.
insecurity has increased
Yes, yes, like
with
yes, 100%, like yes, 1,000% actually, because like social media, like that is the perfect platform for you to compare yourself to someone else.
mm,
And as soon as you see somebody, or you see a bunch of, okay, I'll say for girls, or like for anyone who likes boys, if you see a bunch of boys in this girl comment section, and they doing all this and the third, and once you post your video, ain't nobody doing that. Now you being like, okay, so now I'm just ugly. Like you start thinking really bad about yourself, and you start comparing yourself to people like this. I feel like that'd be the biggest problem. Comparing, like, comparison is really the thief of joy. Like, everybody say that, but like it's really true. Like, as soon as I compare myself to somebody else, that's when I start feeling bad. That's why you have to stop doing stuff for other people, start doing it for yourself. Like, I'm not doing it to gain likes. I'm doing it because I feel cute, and if you feel like I look cute, thank you. But if you don't, I really don't care.
that's it. I know I look good. I don't need
Yeah,
no compliment from
right,
y'all to tell me
exactly.
that I look good. I don't need for people to say they like my outfit. And no one compliment my outfit. I know I wore my outfit for me, not
Exactly.
for likes. And I tell people that all the time, like, you don't wear stuff for people. You don't put on a pair of clothes for you're like, oh, I hope I get compliments on this day. Or I hope someone says something to me. If they don't say nothing to me, I can't wear it. I gotta go back to what I'm used to or what everybody else is wearing. I'm seeing it now
Yeah.
with the younger generation and the older generation. Like with the skirts and stuff that came out, the tennis skirts.
Mhm.
Like, oh my gosh, everybody's looking like cute little clones. Like nobody's like fashion is unique anymore. Everybody's looking the same.
And like I really like like I'm starting to get a little bit tired of it, because it's like I want to see like who you really are. Like, I don't care about your persona. I don't care about no social media version of who you are. I promise you, I will, like, I'm the type of person, like, if you're just being yourself, I will love you like so much, because it's like I'm so proud of you for being able to step in your confidence, because it takes a lot of confidence for you to do that in
True.
this world right now.
It does.
And like I just be like, yes,
Do it.
yes.
Be who you are, boo. And be with confidence, man. Wear what you want to wear the sparkle. Girl, I had someone tell me, I wish I could dress like you because you dress so like what you say, I wish I could dress like you. I wish I had the confidence to wear what you wear. And I was like, you like my clothes, but what you really like is my confidence.
Mhm.
I had to get to that point because I was that type of stylist and person that I was very insecure about having my arms out, right?
Yeah.
Because as a child, one negative comment had me thinking that something was wrong with my arm,
Mhm.
something's wrong with my feet. The reason I ain't wear it out. And I think when I start not in my 30s, that's when I started. I'm 37 now, so in my 30s, I was like, you know what? I like things that shimmer.
Yeah.
I like bright colors. So even if somebody tell me, I used to have people tell me all the time, you need to dress in today's world because I love the 70s aesthetics.
Mhm.
I used to wear big afros and bell bottoms and all the things they wore in the 70s. I love it.
Mhm.
Somebody told me one day, they was like, you dress like you need to dress in today's world. But I was like, I can't dress in today's world because that's not me.
Yeah.
I can't look like everybody else. I don't want to look like everybody else. And California taught me that at a young age. Like it's okay to express yourself through your clothes or through your hair because that's a part of you.
Mhm.
If you lose that expression, you lose a huge part of you and you become like everybody else and what
Yeah.
everybody else thinks and how
Yeah.
everybody else look at you and what the opinions of others kind of control who you are and what you want to become. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it'd be kind of crazy because it's like a whole like big cycle. Like everybody worried about what everybody think about them to the point where nobody's even worried about nobody because
Nobody.
they so focused on themselves about what other people like. It's so crazy.
It is a cycle, and that's a great way to say it, girl. That is a cycle. It's like you're going in a circle. For
Yeah,
what? That's
and
amazing.
then if somebody say something so like so what, that just proves the
It's their opinion.
yeah. It's
Does their opinion pay your bills? Is their opinion important to you?
gotta stop.
How is it benefiting you?
Yeah, exactly.
If it's not benefiting you, it's just their opinions. What it in opinions a lot of times it's not asked, it's just told.
Mhm.
And I tell people all the time, like sometimes opinion that is like rude and nasty, can come from just a regular negative space because the person's unhappy with who they
Yeah, exactly.
are. It has nothing to do with you. It has all things to do with them. When people are unhappy with their lives, they revert onto you.
And when you do it for yourself, it won't matter.
It don't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it won't matter.
don't matter. All right, y'all. Tonight we're gonna use the Pattern Beauty Curl Mousse. Curl Mousse. But yeah, we just finished these sections. They look so crisp and neat. So crisp and neat. Now we're gonna start at the back, y'all. Are y'all liking our TED Talks for tonight? Our salon talk. All right, y'all. We're gonna do two strand twists. We already add the cream towards mid strand and the ends. Getting loose everywhere besides the hair. Take our unbrushed and kind of brush the product in. And it's just the fun part. The two strand twist. Now you're gonna do your regular two strand twist right where the braid stops. That's where you're gonna start twisting, okay? And I kind of like twirl the ends with my finger. Because my girl has some heat manipulation, her two strand twists are not gonna swell until like a few days. And the older her hair gets, it's gonna start swelling in a good way. Meaning her twist is gonna get a little bit bigger, okay? What you thinking about, girl?
Just think about when my hair get back long. Hopefully, if I keep this up, my hair will grow back.
You keep it for you do five. You're not too washing it and like your scalp is breathing. No longer than five.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm also thinking about the first day of school. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to think about my hair for first day of school. But that be one of the biggest problems. Like, well, actually, for the past, let me see, last year for the first day of school, I had a super brace. Eighth grade for the first day of school, I had a super brace. Seventh grade, I had some not braids.
How was your not? This is some pictures of.
Ooh,
and some bread.
they were good, but see, the problem was the lady I was going to, she charged an arm and a leg, and then
What was the arm and leg friend?
it was like 300.
Oh my goodness, that was
It was
a
literally
good price point, me.
like we can't go to her no more. And then another problem was my mama had she really watching what she was doing time. And like if it's like extra pieces, I should get scissors. And my mom was like, oh,
Oh no.
she was like, cause I know some of the hair is definitely yours. And so now we've just been trying to. At first, I don't think she noticed how like I ain't gonna say bad, but how damaged my hair.
It was all the time.
Mm-hmm. It's,
Yeah, next appointment we're gonna do a trim though.
mm-hmm. And there was nothing I wasn't getting no trim, so my hair was just.
You're just going through the motion.
And then sixth grade, I think it's sixth. Okay, I'm trying to find a picture. My first day in seventh grade. Oh my gosh, holy chapel on. Yeah, this is September. Okay, this was my first day of school picture. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, let me see. Let me see. Let me see, friend.
I was so
It's cute though.
okay.
You just got taller, and the weight came off.
Yeah. And then I had been doing cheerleading and stuff long.
But came on off though. We all have to stage.
Yeah. But when I got to I really didn't like getting my hair braided because I was tender. I was really I used to be really tender headed. And then the woman, yeah, and then the old lady who was doing my hair, and I tell you, she was so hard headed. Like I was,
She was a little heavy handed.
yes, and I was
I mean, girl, I got my hair braided. I was dry. I had to drive back home in California, girl, like a 30-minute drive. I was driving like this on my steering wheel. I was like, I cannot move my head. I went home. I got in the shower. Did all the things that YouTube said to do.
mm,
Nothing helped the pain. I was like, bro, I can't. Cause I don't see how people go through this.
yeah.
The feeling, the hair hanging. Like, oh my gosh, this is wild to me. The torture.
Now eighth grade, I did get some Alicia Keys, but I really did like those. I really like those.
Really?
That was the only time I had got braids in eighth grade. At one time, it was
What was the first time you got braids?
I was probably in like first grade. Cause like I'm telling you, like my auntie, she used to do my hair. Cause I used to go down there for the summer, so she used to be able to do my hair. And she's well she I think she has like a license in like doing like stylist hair stuff. That's not her job right now, but like that's what she used to do. So my
Yeah.
mom would let her do it. Like my mom, the only people my mom would let near my hair is like my auntie, my grandma, and she barely trusted herself.
So mostly like family.
Hmm. Or people like she knew could knew what they was doing because she like and then like I think that thing was when it was like basically like mom I know people who can do my hair. I know you're just trying to keep it whatever you're trying to keep it reserved or whatever. But I know people she was like I don't want you going to just anybody house and this and the third. I was like, it wasn't too much I could do about it.
Yeah, I need somebody to make sure.
And I was trying to like be hip cool follow the what was trending. I just I gave up on that trend. But that's why I like these because like it's a, like a protective style, but I also can do what I want with it.
I know.
Hey, I wear some pigtails with these. I had a half a cap down with a bang with these.
I don't know what it is about pigtails. Even at my age, I still like them.
Hmm.
I just like the space ones. My second child, she loves space ones. I did some space ones on her with her little plaits on her head.
Hmm.
She's like, Mom, can you do this style again? It's just so cute. It's like so girly. I love
Yeah,
it.
I love pigtails. Like I love just having my two ponytails. Like
Oh my gosh, I think it's so adorable.
yeah, I was able to do a lot with these. That's why I like them. And then like cause it was a couple fun for me and my mom. Cause I mean personally I want my hair to grow back too. So
How long would you like your hair?
so I just wanted to get back to the length that it was.
Okay.
That was a good one. It was very, 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 very hard to maintain, but it was pretty. So it's still pretty.
It is real.
It's not what it used to be.
It is pretty. I want my fro to get a lot bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Like really, really big. Even with my fine density hair, I want it to be like big. I want my bangs. I'm not gonna be cutting my hair unless I need to trim. But
Yeah.
I did kind of give myself like a haircut
Mm-hmm.
because I was bored with my hair. I'm gonna look back at the pictures like last year, like, oh, my fro was so much bigger. Why did I cut it? And I thought about it. I was like, girl, first of all, you cut out color in your hair. Yeah. So I'm not gonna go back to color for a while. Then I have not been trimming my ends as a hairstylist because I have to trim my own ends
Mm-hmm.
because everybody don't know how to cut natural hair
Yeah.
or trim it. So I had to teach myself how to do my own hair. And I'm like, I really wish I could find somebody that I can feel comfortable in the chair and getting a service. Like, and all I desire, friend, is like shampoo, conditioning, and massage. Just
Mm-hmm.
that's it. And a trim would be nice, but stylists don't care as much as they used to care anymore. And I know a lot of them are burnt out.
Yeah.
A lot of them is tired. I get it, you know. But I was like, when you start feeling like that, you gotta figure it out. Like, what's causing it? Step back and be like, okay, I'm feeling like this because of this. I'm going through this, or this is happening. I'm getting clients this not listening, or I'm just like overworking myself. It's a lot of factors we got to think about.
I think that was part of the reason my aunt, like, she had actually hurt her wrist because she used to like braid a lot, and she was like, you know what, I can't do this. But she
For
cut
real.
her hair for real. But yeah, she had did like, I don't know if I love those braids so much.
Girl.
And they actually weren't too tight on my hair. I was kind of surprised they weren't tight on because they were scalp braids. But
What?
it was still.
Why is she still doing hair now, or
Nah.
just she moved away from it?
She only do hair like a point request, like, and it's only like if a family member or
Okay.
whatever. Yo,
And she was like, baby, I am not doing it.
some
Hi, Lola. How are you?
don't know what's
How are you doing tonight, friend? Y'all, as we watching, we're almost done, girlfriends. Y'all mind just double tapping this live for me tonight? Just all you gotta do is double tap your screen as we continue to watch. Where you guys from for the new people that's joined? My name is Jaleesa Fevrier, y'all. I'm a licensed cosmetologist and also educator. This is what we do on here. We chat, we connect, we learn a few things about products a little bit. We learn new techniques, but we just be ourselves. So yes. Hello, hello. Is anybody their first time on tonight's live? If so, what brought you here? I want to know what brought you to tonight's live. And I'm grateful to have you here. Grateful. Tonight, y'all, the phone we're using the curl mousses with the pattern beauty. To finish off my girls two strand twist. We did go in with a curl and dream by the Matrix. And we gonna finish it off with a little bit a curl can dream. The little serum. Once she sit up on the dryer. Kansas, Missouri. What's up? I've never been to Missouri. I would like to visit Missouri too. What's in Missouri, girl? What's there? Yeah, I got something good to eat. All right, girlfriends, we are working our way up towards the top of my girl's hair. Nothing. That sound like Vicksburg, Mississippi. I don't have nothing to eat there neither, girl. That's my hometown. I don't know what we got to. All right, so I live in a new part of Mississippi, which is Brandon or whatever. And I can't think of nothing that's like ideally to go eat at in Brandon. So I'm gonna say Brandon has nothing to eat either, friend. But it's a lot of places around, like What would you say is has some of the best food there?
Mm, I say that's my favorite place to go eat in Jackson. That's a really hard question.
I know.
Oh, well, it's a lunch spot. So it's always dinner, but it's called Broad Street Bakery.
What is
It's
that?
gotta be. It's like a little okay, so it's I don't even know where it's at, but it's like a little tower place, and it's like a it got a bookstore, a wine store, and it has like a
Hmm.
few little shops over there. But they have a bakery too, and they sandwiches are really really good. I probably will be.
Oh,
So that's a good local spot.
that sounds nice though. So what do you get from there?
It's called it's like a classic turkey. That's what it's called. And you get it on focaccia bread. And it has like a basil or pesto sauce on
Hmm.
it and lettuce, tomatoes, and turkey and cheese.
That do sound good though.
That's really good. And you pick your side. They have
Yes.
like desserts and stuff too. I started.
I love desserts. My favorite dessert is tiramisu.
Really?
Yes.
I've never really just had tiramisu enough to say I like it and dislike it. I think I had it one time and I really don't remember what it tasted
He was
like.
like, it's not for you.
I don't remember what it tasted like. So
I like tiramisu. I like tiramisu.
I don't really like a lot of sweets, but if I had to pick a favorite dessert, my favorite dessert is bread pudding.
I love bread pudding. Rum
Yeah,
raisin bread pudding.
like it's like I don't have it often, but when I do, it be good.
You have raisins in yours?
I don't even know. It's we get it from a place that sell oxtails and yellow rice. I think I'm trying to figure out the place. Let me see.
Oh, let me know.
They I get it from there, and they stuff be so good.
Is it here?
Oh, I know where to go. DoorDash. And then if I search up like bread pudding, let's see. They definitely don't get it from there. I don't know where they getting it from because DoorDash isn't helping me right now. But they get it from a place that sell oxtails and stuff.
Is it Godfrey's?
Probably so. Probably so.
Only place I can think
'Cause
of is
yeah, probably so. 'Cause I don't know where they be getting it from, but it'd be so good. Godfrey's have oxtails and
yeah.
okay, yeah, probably them. Or probably I don't think does Willie Bees? I don't even know what this is.
What is one these?
Yeah, no, it's definitely not this spot. Yeah, I think it's Godfrey's. It that definitely has to be it.
I never had Godfrey's bread pudding. I had the yams. It was pretty amazing.
I'm gonna have to start asking my parents where to be ordering this food from because I just be eating, don't be knowing what I'm eating. Just be eating. I just know it tastes good.
The one that is good. I'm eating it.
I'm so glad tomorrow's the last day of school. But the one thing I don't like about summer is summer reading. OMG.
I know my husband said that kids got to read in the summer.
And it's like it'll be different if we got to pick what we read, but we have three required books that the school district has to pick for us to read. Like, why can't I pick my own?
What is that? Why we got it? That's just summer. It's literally a break time.
Literally, like it's literally a break and I'm doing schoolwork. Let's think about that. Like, I understand you have to keep our minds, going or whatever. I feel like if that's the case, we should do year-round school and then just have 6 weeks off for
So
summer.
what is it? Clinton, Mississippi,
Yeah,
does that.
I feel like that's what we honestly should do if they want to keep our minds going all the time.
So is it kind of 6 weeks off just for a year, or how
Okay,
does that
so
work?
all right, so every break, so for like winter break, if we already have 2 weeks off, so they have 4 weeks break. Spring break, instead of if they have 1 week, they'll have 2 weeks. So like they get extra time on the like breaks that we have.
Okay.
So if we have fall break, they won't have fall break for 5 days. They'll have fall break for 10 days. So it's like all doubled.
Mm.
And I feel like that's not too shabby. But with my school district, like we have a lot of we have a lot of off days for professional development, so we'll just have unnecessary days off in the school year. But I ain't complaining.
I feel like school now is, I don't know, it's different. Sure. I heard that they don't do cursive writing anymore for the young generation. Did you do cursive?
I did do cursive. I was the last group of kids to do cursive. Class of 2029 was the last class to get all that, stuff that everybody else got.
That's wow.
Now, in like private schools or like Christian schools, that's what they start with cursive writing, but not all of them. But I know some of them do.
Okay.
I just I say school is definitely different now because I'll say like previously in time, school was focused more on what you learned and not the grade you make. Now it's more focused on the grade. So I'm at the point where even if I don't understand the stuff, as long as I get a good grade, I'm chilling. And so that'd be the thing. And then like all the work, I cannot stand computer work. Like I'm not learning nothing on that computer. Like
I don't know what happened with that. I think everything's kind of went digital.
mm,
So now you're sitting in front of a screen
all
majority of the
time,
time.
and I can't
Again,
work like that.
I rarely got phones and these devices. So now we're sitting in front of another screen in school all day.
But my ninth grade year have actually been like a lot on paper, so I'm not mad about that. I feel like I've learned a good amount this year than I did last year. Cause last year all when I tell you I didn't have not one single sheet of paper last year.
Really?
I probably had one single sheet of paper in history class, and I mean, cause we needed a map.
Man, that's crazy to me.
Like everything was on the computer, submitted to Canvas. But this year, it didn't like I didn't. I've only submitted something to Canvas one time this whole school year, and that was recently because I had to submit a project because I did a digital project. So, because she also said she would prefer to grade a digital than a physical project. So,
And the young grading system has changed too.
yeah.
Like L will be considered a D now. Like what the world?
Really?
Yes.
Well, I do remember. Okay, so I was looking at one of my old report cards, and I had a 90, and that was a B. I was like, what? There's no way a 90 is a B. Like, how is
Yeah.
a 90 a B?
Because 90 is an A, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
90 is an A now. And 80, 89 and under is a B. And then once you get to 70s, if you get a 79, that's a C. And then if you make a 69, that's a D. And then if you make a 59 and below, that's a F.
That's wild to me.
But I don't like making nothing under a 90, so it's chill.
And I'm like, all the people that failed certain grade, they could have been passed
Past
off.
them. And I didn't even have to, I also feel like COVID had us, because I didn't even take, how they have a third grade gate test. I didn't have to take it because of COVID. So,
So you got out of that.
hmm
So what grades you had to take those tests? It's a third.
third grade, yeah.
And what's the other grade? Fifth?
Oh, fifth grade, yeah, you had that science test you had to take. But that science test was actually pretty easy. And then by the time you get once you get to middle school, you just go ahead and get ready to start testing. Like you gonna be taking test after test after test. Middle school is when you really got to test.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I just like testing on the school. I think good people they like tests during school time. Like, yeah, going through a test again. Here we go again. It's the annoying part.
Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad at tests if I was just taking a test like regularly. But they have all these precautions and
And pressure and
and
causes unnecessary anxiety.
yeah, too much. Now the test I don't like taking, I guess probably because it's probably my first time taking it. I don't like taking the ACT. I don't like having all these tests shoved in my face at one time. Because by the time I had got to the science portion, I couldn't. When I tell you I could not read, like I couldn't read. Like I'm trying to read, I'm like, ah,
I can't say
like I just couldn't read. I guess it's because I was fed too much
it at
at
one
one
time.
time, and I was like, how can I like I it had got so bad I had just started clicking. I couldn't even read it. Like I couldn't read none of the question. And then a bunch of stuff on there I haven't been taught those subjects yet. So I mean it wasn't like too bad. But like
I don't even remember the ACT. at all.
Like I'd rather just have to perform well on a map test, state test, than have to take the ACT to get into college because that's what's really gonna matter. And like I'm kind of worried.
I have so many tests.
Then I have my AP test I'm gonna have to take, and then you have the work keys test. It's just so much. Like school, like and then in the school district, I mean, we have to take a test every 2 weeks.
Mm-mm.
Every 2 weeks, we have to take a test.
What's so much? What is that? Like, what's the concept behind it?
And I guess it'd be to see like where our progress is, but like you don't even give me time to get the
To get
information.
information.
Yeah,
I'm learning something new. That's pressure.
that's why I said school is not about learning anymore. It's
It's not.
about
It's
the
not.
grade.
I agree with you. It's not about learning. It's about passing tests.
Yeah, and whatever your grade is, that's going. So, because like when I used to be in school, it used to be about learning. Like if the class wasn't getting something, the teacher didn't blame it on the student. The teacher used to change her teaching methods.
Now, I think teachers now have so much pressure on them as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Government, from superintendent, it's so much. Can't even imagine. You could text mom and tell her you be ready in 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I just. Mm-mm.
It's so much now. It's wild to me.
And then like now that all this AI and stuff out, like when we okay, we was doing our little awards program today, and all these people was getting these awards. I was slightly a little upset, but I wasn't. I only got two, but because I'm not used to only getting two. Like last year, I was in the top 10, and now I'm getting two awards. What's up with that? But it's chill. But all the people that was going up there use AI for every single last one of these assignments, and I'm like, so now the people that actually use their own brain power don't even get no recognition because, like,
That's
that was kind of
I get it.
aggravating.
It's aggravating. The people that actually doing the work.
It's like I've worked really, really hard, and you're getting all the recognition for searching something up with your Chat GPT.
Because everybody got it now. That's a new thing. Everybody's using it. Hey, girlfriends, we are done for tonight. I'll let my girl sit up in the dryer for 15 minutes. But these are her results. Uh-oh, you fine, mama. I do that all the time. These are her results on her plat two-strand twist. Plat two-strand twist, very cute, protective style. Cutesy, okay? Protective. Low maintenance. My girl is all about a low maintenance type of dude. And she cute. My girl cute. She cute. She cute. The young generation say it's T. Pocket boo. Pocket. Pocket. But thank y'all so much for joining tonight. I hope y'all have a blessed, wonderful night. For the new people, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome in, girlfriend. Remember, be beautiful, honey. Be bold and wear your hair with confidence. Bye, girlfriends.